Well, g'day, how are you? If you follow me in my usual social media, things like X and Blue Sky, you'll know things have changed. I no longer live in Sydney, now live here. In this lovely property right here with this lovely dam and that lawnmower right there. Seeing as I no longer live in Sydney, I might want to call myself maybe from Sydney EV to maybe Sus EV. Sus Energy, Sustainable EV, Sustainable Energy. Because our plan is to basically make this place 100% off-grid, 100% solar powered and batteries. Hence the battery powered lawnmower right there, which is currently mowing my lawn with my brother riding it. But this is the news video today. So what's going on in the news? Obviously I have a lot to catch up on, and I'm finding it quite difficult to make videos at the moment because living on a property with nothing but tents, we're literally living in a motorhome and tents at the moment. So office time is very hard to come by, but we are managing. Because at the moment, we've got a big tent up there, and that's the office at the moment, and a computer set up in there, and running off the EcoFlow Delta Pro batteries, and also the Bluetti batteries are powering everything. So with my partner working full-time, work from home, we sort of need all the power we can get, so I can't really burn too much to make videos, if you know what I mean. But yes, where was I? The news, that's it. Bit behind, but let's have a go. I guess first up is a 2025 Skoda Elroq. Coming to Australia from under 60k, which is pretty good. That's before on-road costs though, so expect taxes depending where you're going to be with that one. That puts it below the larger Skoda Enyaq, which is right in a fight with the EV3 and the BYD Atto 3. Is it? Anyway, here's the kicker though. The 85 Special Edition Enyaq comes with 210 kilowatts, 545 Newton meters from noisy chainsaw person over there in your other property. And the range from its 82 kilowatt hour batteries of about 540 Ks, which isn't too bad. Even beats most premium rivals on features apparently. Standard kit, matrix headlights, alloy wheels. What car doesn't have alloy wheels these days anyway? Touchscreen, heads up display, a lot of people like that, I don't, I'm not a fan of them. 12 speaker audio, heated front and rear seats. Seat heaters, heat seaters, that's the word I'm looking for, heat seaters. Gotta have heat seaters. Heated wheels of steering, that's even better. Unlike the cheaper rivals, it actually comes in many luxury extras included, apparently, according to the press release right here. It could be one of the best equipped EVs under 60k in the country. That remains to be seen. Of more interest to me though, apart from my weird hair at the moment and haven't had a shave, is the BYD. It is called the TAI 3 TAI3 Launch. Apparently, it's an SUV, BYD EV SUV. That's going to be good, I hope. Dual motors pushing out 310 kilowatts, 0 to 105 seconds. EVs are quick, everybody knows that. I don't know why they include these massive times or super fast times anymore because, unless of course you don't really know and you're looking at an EV first, then you might want to know those sort of things. But yes, 420 Ks real world range apparently, according to the press release. Who knows, wait till we see that one. And a roof mounted drone launch system. That's sort of great because Australia has stupidly strict drone laws, unlike the rest of the world. That is why you don't see many drone images in Australia, because CASA had decided that they don't want anything in the sky because an empty sky is a safe sky according to them. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't see much of use of the drone launch system in Australia. But that's a gimmick, I guess. And if you want to bite because of that, then great, go ahead, fine. Apparently uses the Shark 6 Utes rugged aesthetic and real physical buttons. Not that I don't really care for buttons. I'm happy with the touchscreen, fine by me. And it has the same rotating screen as the BYD Shark and other BYDs. 2 battery options, 72.9, 78, 237 kilowatt charging, that's decent. 30 to 80%, 18 minutes, that's actually pretty good. Built on the BYD's new E-Platform 3.0 Evo Plus. It's a chunky beast, 4.6 meters long, ooh, that's long. Slightly shorter than the C-Line 7, making it more nimble on the trails and in the car park. Well, that's a reality, isn't it? Most four-wheel drives spend more time in the car park than off-road. But here's the kicker. Starts from 30k AUD in China. So don't forget, there'll probably be an Australia tax, import costs, all that sort of stuff on top of that again. So it's not going to be here for 30k, maybe 45. It might get under 50. If they do, that would be pretty cool. What else has happened? Volkswagen. Yes, Volkswagen. The ID4 Pro and the ID5 GTX are on offer. Volkswagen Australia has cranked up the value. I haven't heard good things about the software though, so it's included in the value. And it's not an April Fool's joke. That's how far behind I am on the news. Anyway, $1,900 bonus if you order, well now I'm assuming, or before they sell 500 of them. So it's quite possible now that even this date, there could be still, haven't sold 500 of them, and you still could get that deal, 1,900 bucks off. There you go, Volkswagen, check them out. Oh yes, we have a black stump. See, I can now test drive EVs. If somebody wants to give me one to test drive, I can drive it beyond the black stump. It's like literally right there, and you have a paddock. The Hyundai Instaroid. Remember the Hyundai Insta? I reckon it's cool. I love small EVs. I have an iMEV if you don't know. Because why drive around a massive car like that in a city when you can have a smaller one? It's more nimble, easier to park, easier to get in and out of smaller streets. They're just better, they're just cool fun. They're like big grown-up go-karts, which is awesome. But yes, anyway, Instaroid they call it. It's basically a Hyundai Insta in gaming mode, as they call it in the press release. But yeah, it's been sort of gamerized, I guess you could call it. As they say in the press release, it's loud, funky, designed to capture the imagination of the younger audience. So obviously they're targeting the younger buyers, not people like me, even though I probably would still buy it. But yeah, apparently the cockpits are stripped back, race ready with bucket seats, roll cage, and it even has a signature sound called a beat house. A beat house, it's a beat up, it's a gimmick, I guess. Then again, Hyundai have done it with the Ioniq 5N series, I guess, too, with the fake noises and race noises. So if that's your thing, then go for it. Fine, cool. Basically, we asked, what if your dream garage built came alive in the metaverse? And the answer is the Instaroid. I like it. I think it's pretty cool and funky. Yes, but even though this is more like a promo / concept vehicle, the Insta is coming to Australia. So if you're wanting a small EV, go check them out. I like them. Lastly, for this short little video, the Kia EV3. Now, my father is really interested in buying one. I think he said he's going to put a deposit down pretty much this week. He's looking at the green one, which I had in the previous little short video I made earlier, which is pretty cool. I like him. He's probably going to sell his Nissan Leaf to me because currently I have an iMEV and living out in this, the 70-kilometre range of the iMEV doesn't quite cut it when I have to go into the city, which is 120 k's away. Nissan Leaf out here would be perfect, along with our Tesla, obviously. But the Kia EV3 does have 350 kilowatt fast charging, so that's actually pretty decent. It's not too bad. Other features include Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the usual stuff like that. Phone charging, vehicle to load connector comes with it as a kit. iPedal 3.0. In other words, on pedal driving. I don't know why they call it iPedal, i everything. It's supposed to stand for innovation. Well, everything's innovative, isn't it, if it's new? The GT line does come with different upgrades, even though my father's looked at the Earth version. But the Earth version has a center console with storage compartments where the GT line doesn't. The GT line has like a little workbench you can fold out, which takes away storage space. So if you could put that, the Earth center console interior into the GT line, you probably would have ordered the GT line. Not only that, the Earth long range comes in at about 600 k's of range, which I do believe is the longest range Kia EV at the moment. So that's pretty cool. Even though he's gone from Nissan Leaf with 250 k's of range to an EV3 with 600 k's of range, even though he doesn't really use it. But I'm happy either way, as long as he's happy, that's all that matters. Oh yes, so my favourite, the Deepal E07. That's the yes car. What class of car is it? Yes. Sedan? Yes. Hatchback? Yes. Wagon? Yes. Ute? Yes. Coupe? Yes. It's all of those things. I love it. But the fact that it does everything, it's like literally the Swiss Army knife of cars. But there's also people say, you know, if you can't do one thing well, may as well do everything average. So who knows? Wait to see what happens to that one. But I really like it. It's the SUV, ute, camping beast, to blend them all together. Get the Deepal E07. It's a whole new segment apparently. Flick the switch, you can transform it to SUV to ute. Ready for work, play, off-grid adventures. Obviously power to load thing. 252 kilowatts, 6.90 to 100 in rear-wheel drive mode. All-wheel drive mode, 440 kilowatts of power. 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. That's a lot of power for things. So it's up there with like the Tesla Model 3s and things, 400 plus kilowatts. 800 volt platform. 350 k's of range in just 15 minutes, so decent quick charging. Luxury lounge inside apparently, rotating screen, camp mode, blah, blah, blah. And it starts off at $64,990 for the rear-wheel drive version and the $73,990 for the all-wheel drive multi-truck, they call it. That's pretty good. For a car that's capable of doing all that sort of stuff, I think that's pretty awesome. So I would definitely be looking into that to replace EV3 sometime in the future, maybe. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, there it is, the Deepal S07. Awesome looking machine. So that is it for Back of the News video from the farm, or from Cloudbase as I sort of call it now, because we are at reasonably high altitude and the Cloudbase is pretty low. So if you got this far, thank you for watching, I much appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around, and a lot more content coming soon. Also, a different side of things too coming about how we're going to do this property, what we're building and what's happening. So stick around for those videos as well. So take care of yourselves and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.